What's up, and welcome to another episode, Master Moats Film Session. And today we're talking about the big man who just re-signed, Tyson Alualu. Now, you know this one of my guys right here, part of that 2010 draft class, which I absolutely love. So we're going to talk about, man, just the impact that he's going to have now that he's back in the saddle here in Pittsburgh. So first, going to break down this play from him in the Titans game. And as we always do, we'll play it in full speed. After that, we'll slow it down. But make sure I show you where he's at. The big man right there. Alrighty. So, first off, for Tyson right here, man, he's just in a zero technique. Zero meaning a true traditional nose tackle spot right here. Him directly lined up over the center. If he was in a one technique, which we'll see a little bit of, he's going to be more offset to either side of that, okay? And then obviously if we go to a three technique, then he'll start being out here where you see Cam at and Tua right here, okay? But for right here, man, this is the thing that I love about Tyson. Number one, watch his first step. Short, gets into the ground right away and shoots his hands. Now you see he doesn't have a lot of weight right here. And why is that? He has to go right or left, right? He doesn't know which way this guy's gonna go. Whereas Cam and Tua, since they're already in a gap, it's a little bit different of a technique. But look at this right here, man. Controlling this guy the whole way, man. The whole way. Like, I just love his hand placement from start to finish here. But it starts with this step, balanced stance, so that way he can go right or left. He's gonna read this whichever way. As soon as he see this center commit, boom, shoot hands first to the steering wheel. He got to the driver, to the steering wheel first, right? His hands were inside, and now he knows his gap. And what does that do? It defines it for Vince and Spillane. Now they don't have to worry about if Tyson's gonna be backside right here. No. They know, hey, this guy's right here. He's committed. He's declared. This is Tyson's gap now, okay? And Tyson understanding that, he doesn't peek out of it. Right here, fight pressure with pressure. You see that long arm right there? That is beautiful ball. And it's clean. Helmet, his hand is not in the guy's face mask, it's just in his shoulder pads. And that's why his head is backing up like that. This is grown man strength right here though, man. And look at him condense the hole and not just be satisfied with that. Now let's go get into play. Go get on that tackle, man. I mean, this is beautiful right here, man. This is what you want from your nose technique. All my young nose techniques out there, this is how you get it done right here, baby. All right, nice balanced stance, not too heavy on your hands. And then from there, get to the steering wheel first. Bang, look at that, inside hands. His hands are inside, the center's hands outside. And then from there, that helps him even with that bump right there. You notice Tyson never loses balance because he has great leverage here, great pad level, and his hand placement. And then from there, just be nasty, be a dog. And that's what Tyson is right here, baby. But no, you love this right here. This is why the Steelers understood the importance of him and made sure that he was a priority, even after the fact. Once he already agreed in principle, they still were going to talk about him and try to get him to come back. And it's good to see that it actually worked. All right, now this next play we're going to talk about, oh, it's one of my favorite plays from Tyson last year. This is one of those plays where it's just like, all right, this is a grown man here. Put some respect on his name. So, you know how we do this thing. I'm going to play it in full speed. And after that, I'll break it down. Here he is right here in that one technique that we just talked about in the previous clip, right? All right. All righty. Put this thing in slow motion. Now, first off, man, just from an alignment standpoint, remember I was telling you in the previous clip, he was in a zero technique, head up of the center. Now you see him cocked to the side, more so in the gap. This is what you call a one technique right here, okay? So for that, he knows his gap is already defined. He's gonna be in this strong side A gap, okay? That's his job right here. And with this alignment, he knows, man, he's getting off first. This is more of a three technique style of alignment from a footwork standpoint, but you see similar technique here. Pad level, get off the ball, and hand placement right there. Now, I know people are going to say, well, he missed the tackle right here. Listen, he makes this play. This play is made by him. Granted, he misses the tackle. This is Derrick Henry. Derrick Henry, He's not going down with this arm right here. Any other back, hey, you got a better chance, but we know what Derrick Henry does. But what does he do, though? He disrupts him enough where now you're going to get this right here, where you get extra guys coming to the ball flying around. But it all starts with Tyson's get off, hand placement, and penetration, man. This is, like I said, is a beautiful play by him right here. I mean, I just love, look at this, helmet under his helmet. So you see the pad level, inside hands. You see the center's arms, once again, outside. And then from there, basic fundamentals, okay? Once you get them right here, and as a D lineman or anybody that is in hand-to-hand engaged blocking like this, you feel that momentum shift. You know when you're about to dump this guy. And offensive line, we call it pancakes, right? The pancake block. This is essentially the exact same thing. I mean, he's throwing this center on Ryan Tannehill's legs. This is crazy. And then still gets an arm on Derrick Henry, man, to just affect. I mean, this is, like I said, very impactful. He's making the play even though he technically doesn't make the tackle here. This is just crazy effort, man. You don't typically get this from your nose tackle right here, man. This is beautiful. Tannehill's looking like what's going on. He already knows he got his butt kicked. And now you see everybody feasting on Henry right there, man. But it all started with Tyson up front, man. That get off, that hand placement, he is a technician. He is a fundamentalist. It's the reason why he's lasted in this league this long. It's the reason why he was drafted where he was drafted. This is a guy that is very talented and has been playing some of his best ball these past 2 years. So hopefully he can keep it going, man. All right, now this last play we're going to talk about is Tyson Alualu showing off some of the pass rush skills here. Now, the big man doesn't get a chance to rush as often because we have Cam and Tuitt, and we know those are going to predominantly be the guys in sub-package ball. But every once in a while, the big man gets a chance to bump out there to that 3 technique and show his pass rush prowess. So, without further ado, that's the big man right there. Let's cook it up. All righty. So, first thing I like about this, number one is since he knows it's obvious passing down, right? In terms of the down and the distance situation of the game, this is right before halftime. He knows, man, it's no threat of run. Plus, it's an empty backfield. So, once again, like I said, good situational awareness here. Now, in terms of him being in a 3 technique, we've seen him in a 0, we've seen him in a 1, and now we get a chance to see him all the way out here in a 3. So, you can see the versatility that he has moving up and down that line of scrimmage, which you want to have. You want to have this because becomes essentially a guy who can play all 3 spots instead of just solely being a nose guard or solely being a 3 technique. So you want to see that right there. But when we talk about this thing in full speed, man, I love his get off. You see just his get off right there. That ultimately causes this tackle. Now I'm going to have to play it in slow motion. He was too fast. Tyson, you're too fast for me, man. All right, hold on. Let me get you back in slow motion, man. You moving too fast for me right now. Jeez Louise. But his initial get off, man, it forces this guard to jump out here, all right? Because he's feeling the pressure. He's feeling that speed. He thinks that he's going to try to speed rush him. Now, in the midst of him doing that, he starts to shake and bake, right? And that's one of the things I love. Anytime, you're setting up your rush, I'm a big believer in setting any of your rush up off of the shake. Just because that stutter, what it does, it makes this makes this guard commit. It makes him shoot his hands. It makes his feet get, a little tangled up because as, D linemen, we always say we're just better athletes than offensive linemen. So our footwork should mirror that. So if we're able to shake them and get them off of their spot, get them away from their comfort zone, then we can take advantage of them. And that's ultimately what Tyson's doing here. Now, once he gets this guard to rock and commit, as you see him way out here now, right? He started out inside leverage. Now this guard is outside of Tyson. Tyson does a good job of clearing his hands right here, right? Still violent hands. And now once he feels that, hey, I'm not going to be able to just continue to rush this way because the guard is going to wash him by, he fights that. He puts pressure to pressure and gets vertical, that's one of the things I love right here. Now, the one critique I will have is I would prefer him to stay on this side of Baker, okay? He started in 3 technique. So rush lanes, right? It should be tackle right here and right here, if this is the QB, okay? And then vice versa over here, tackle, end. You never want to go past this quarterback, okay? So if this is the quarterback level, you never want to go behind it, which is down here, okay? And you never want to get too many guys on one side of this thing. Point example, right here. You got one, 2, 3 guys, and this is Baker's exit lane right here. TJ's the only guy over here, so that's the only critique I would have is just from a rush lane standpoint, keep your rush integrity, because you put this a little bit in the bind. Now, obviously, you got the freakazoid over here, TJ, drawing a holding penalty. Otherwise, this would be a sack because TJ's coming free and doesn't have anywhere to step up. But due to the hold, that's why Baker's able to step up and escape. But even then, I love the effort that my man gives right here. Look at that. He's not satisfied with just sitting there. No, he's trying to go make a play. Big man running, which I absolutely love. One of the things Coach Tomlin always talks about, big men running and little men hitting. This is big men running. You got Cam. You got Tyson here. Big men in the screen. Bud in the screen. Hitting. Little guys hitting. You got little Mike Hilton ready to put the Rydell on somebody. Cam Sutton, another one, right? That's what you got to do to be a successful defense. You have to have big guys that are willing to run. And why is that? Because they know they're going to be tired. They know it hurts them and they get fatigued off of it. But when they chase down and they make those type of plays, man, beautiful things happen for the defense. But I would be remiss if I did not do what I said I would always do for my big guys whenever they show that they're running. This is something I've been doing since I've been playing, right? The big man did go from the hash all the way out here to the numbers. Got a chance to see how fast he is. He wants to show off the speed, so we're going to play it in full speed. Wide angle, y'all be the judge of how fast it looks. Here we go, Tyson. Show me that speed, baby. Show me the speed, man. All right, here we go. Watch the big man move. There it is. All right, you look gas. Get him a sub. Come on to it. There it is. You'll love to see it right here, man. But anywho, hope you enjoyed this breakdown, man. I'm excited about Tyson. I hope y'all are as well. Also, if you haven't done so just yet, man, make sure you subscribe to this video, man. Subscribe to the channel. Like the video, subscribe to the channel. I mean, if you're watching it to this extent, let's be real. You know you like what you're saying, baby. So, let me know how y'all feel about Tyson coming back, man, if you're excited about him, man. And until next time, baby, peace.